and welcome to another episode of Brit Chat on Brit SpaCe. Apologize in advance for the lighting situation. I'm in the process of redoing my office, which is where I will be filming in the future videos that has amazing light, and yeah, I just like natural light videos the best. So anyway, all that to say, I'm filming in my room, and yeah, my lighting changes depending on the clouds. But I am answering some of you guys' questions today. Thank you to everyone that tweeted questions. So let's get into the video. First question is from Brianna, I think with a whole bunch of A's after. Coriana Anna asks, what do you edit your photos with on Instagram? They're amazing. Much love to you and your family. I edit with Lightroom, Adobe Lightroom. I usually take my pictures with my iPhone. I have an iPhone 7 Plus, has a great camera, and then I just edit on Lightroom, Adobe Lightroom. So yes, I love Instagram photography is what I call it. Like, I love taking pictures with my camera and then editing them. It's my favorite thing to do. How do you make time to get things done around your house? I'm a first-time mom with a 2-month-old. He obviously isn't mobile yet, and I'm his life source because of breastfeeding. How do you currently, and did you make time to get things done around the house? How do you prioritize those things? I struggle so much. It's a lifelong struggle. I feel like I still am in that, and my kids are older. I don't even know. I would say I baby wore a lot when my kids were 2 months, like when they were really little. Baby wearing was life for me because I could get tons of stuff done and they were really content just, you know, being held. Now, I have a 2-year-old who gets into everything, so I have to constantly distract him so I can get things done. So my biggest advice is just know that it won't last, and know that your house is gonna not be perfect all the time, and that's okay because spending time with them is the most important. Okay, next question. La Cienega B asks, if you remarry, would you consider having more children? Definitely not rushing you into another relationship, just wondering. I don't know. I hadn't really thought about it. I mean, maybe. It depends on when all that went down and how old I was. I feel like I'm kind of getting a little bit too old to have kids. I mean, I'm 31, but yeah, I don't know. I haven't thought about it. Marriage, remarriage, I'm not there yet, but that's a really good question, and it's definitely one I would think about. I wouldn't say no, but I would say maybe. Darren by Design asks, hi Darren. Darren by Design asks, would you ever consider doing videos or recording music? No, probably not, because I don't think my voice is that great, but it would be super fun. I just don't think I'm that good of a singer. KJ Way asks, what is one thing you have done for yourself since the separation that you wish you had done before? I would just say be more confident. I actually have become a way more confident person just because I kind of had to be, like rebranding and doing YouTube still, making the channel more of my vision. I had to be super confident. In the beginning, I was kind of like, oh, I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm just gonna do it. So before the separation, I wasn't quite as confident in my decisions, and now I think I just, yeah, I believe in myself a lot more, and I see how much I can do when I believe in myself. Kawaii Ninja asks, does Audrey like kindergarten? Yes, she does. She loves it. She's obsessed. Also, who doesn't love kindergarten? Kindergarten is so much fun, but yeah, she loves it. She's super social, so obviously kindergarten for her is just like friends, all the friends. Whenever she was off for Christmas break, she actually was kind of bummed because she's like, I miss all my friends. So yeah, she's loving it. Marissa Perry, hi Marissa Perry. Marissa Perry 5 asks, would you consider getting more pets, maybe adopting a puppy? Yes, I actually want a dog. I wanted a dog. I've always wanted a dog. The cat thing was just kind of like where I wasn't in the position to get a dog yet, and I just really wanted a pet, so I got a cat, which I'm so glad I did. I love Lila, but I've always wanted a dog. So I'm hoping that after I potty train Maddox, which cross your fingers might be in the next several months, then I can focus on a dog, because I do want to get a dog as a puppy, but that's just like having a toddler all over again, and I already have one of those, so I'll have to wait on that, but I do want to get one eventually. Just One Monica 1 asks, would you ever consider a line of merchandise? I totally would. I'm actually kind of thinking about that and researching some ideas, because if I come out with t-shirts or whatever, I want them to be really well done. So I am looking into that though, because I think that would be super fun to have merchandise and other things other than the t-shirts too, just like cute apparel and all that kind of stuff. So yes, the answer is yes. Schlegel My Bagel asks, what is your favorite way to care for yourself? Hashtag self-care Sunday. I love going out for a really yummy meal somewhere I wouldn't take the kids. Like, that's one of my favorite things to do when I am kid-free, whether it's going to get Thai food or going to my favorite Mexican restaurant. it's really weird because I usually do it by myself. I mean, I have friends where I could go out to eat with them, but like something so therapeutic about just, I usually sit at the bar and like I'll just order my favorite meal and like have a drink or two and just relax and unwind. I love that. It's one of my all-time favorites. That and coffee shop, which you guys already know. Going to a coffee shop and just drinking coffee and hanging out and reading a book. Crispy814 asks, hi Brittany, how do you avoid getting angry at your ex and allowing that to influence your current relationship? I struggle moving on when I feel wronged. I think that's a struggle for all of us, whether it's like with an ex or a friend or just, I mean, that's just a forever life struggle. I think I definitely go through modes and like, I mean, I'm not perfect by any means, so there are definitely times where I get upset and annoyed, but I think just remembering that my focus is me right now and the kids, and focusing on all of the positive things in my life, I think that really, really helps. Also, a lot of prayer. The times where I start to feel kind of agitated or annoyed or just almost inconvenienced or just hurt, I really try to pray through those moments. And like I said, I'm not perfect. I definitely have days, quite a few days where I'm just annoyed or angry or sad. But I would say prayer, focusing on the positive, gratitude, and then just realizing that life is always going to change, and you can't control other people, but you can always control you and how you react to things. So I try to focus on that. But yes, it is hard for sure. Much luck to you with that, in that situation. Lil Ma 75 asks, would you consider going back to school for another degree or your master's? I don't think I would go back for another degree. Maybe my master's, but I have a degree in teaching, so I don't really know that I would go back to get a degree in teaching, or go back to get my master's in teaching, unless I really plan to go hardcore into that, which I don't actually think I will. I'm not against teaching again someday, but I think I'm realizing that I love working with kids, but I have kids, and yeah, I don't think I will ever get my master's in that. Thank you guys so much for your questions. I'm so glad that I was able to answer them for you. If you're not following me on Twitter, be sure to do that, because that's where a lot of times I go for these. And also follow me on Instagram, hint, I will be doing a giveaway really soon, and all of the details will be on Instagram. So if you're not following me, head over there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you on the next video. Bye!